What up, YouTube? Today is shoulders and arm day. I'm very excited about that. Unfortunately, I have some bad news to report to you, which is after leg day that weekend, I pretty much was in not a calorie surplus. So we did not make any gains at all. I was traveling and I was so worried about overeating that I apparently underate. And so this week, I'm making an effort to eat a lot more and just be in a surplus, especially after the workout. Probably the most challenging thing doing this routine is keeping myself away from the gym, which sounds funny because most people have issues of going to the gym. Mine being trying to stay away from the gym. After doing this a month, I might make some adjustments. One being not as many rest days, because I'm literally losing my mind going 3 or 4 days of no gym. But I could definitely see doing it if you've hit a plateau, right? So if you are stuck on a movement, maybe you need to take a week off. Also, I'm still debating on the whole one set, because if I'm going to rest all these days, would it make more sense to do at least 2 sets and be super sore and then rest? Because I'm taking all these rest days and I'm not sore, which I know Mentzer said you shouldn't be chasing soreness, because he said he hardly ever got sore, and not even necessarily worrying about the pump either. I know I said it before in the previous video, but all this is very fascinating to me to experiment. I've been going to the gym for so long, and just to do something different, it's refreshing. I definitely would recommend, if you've been going for years, being open to trying something like this, just to mix it up and then figure out maybe a happy medium. Because like I said, maybe I rest more than what I used to, but maybe not this much. Or maybe I do 2 sets instead of 1. But the 1 set potentially could still work. The mistake I made after leg day was just not eating enough. I didn't eat enough, so I didn't grow. My weight just didn't move at all. So it's like a balancing act where you gotta stimulate the growth, you gotta rest, but then you also gotta eat enough. I'm really excited about this workout though, because I've been wanting to hit arms and shoulders. This one's pretty cool. You start off with shoulders. We'll do a lateral raise, rear delt, curl, push down, and dips. Last time I did dips, I know I could do weighted dips. I actually might look through my phone and try to see how much I did last time I did dips. I know for sure I could do weighted dips. And he said on the dips like 3 to 5 reps, which means I can pretty much load it up pretty heavy. We'll see. Very excited about today though. Let's get it. So the recommended rep range is 6 to 10. I'm gonna try 50 pounds. I'm going with the cables because dumbbells, I feel like I couldn't go as heavy. Here we go. Okay, maybe that's too heavy. We'll do 40. Here we go. 2. 6. Okay, so I did 7 and then 3 negatives. So I stayed in that rep range. Try to find a decent angle this one. Whew. Here we go. With dumbbells, I don't know if I could be able to do that. And also I feel resistance the whole way through. All right, that one's done. Moving on to next, which will be rear delts. I like this. Last time I did it was 90 pounds, 10 reps. So we're gonna try 100. And the rep range is 6 to 10. I'm gonna start with my right arm first because I know it's like the weaker one. All right, let's see how this feels. Here we go. Well, actually, I think I go heavier because we want to go to failure. Let's see how this feels. I think I can go even heavier. Jeez. Oh, what in the world? Maybe all that resting. Let's see. I'm at 130. Let's see how this feels. Okay, yeah. It's like 9.5. We're including that, so we'll just say 9. So rear delt 9 at 130. All right, let's knock out this side now. Whew. My goodness. Next exercise is a straight bar curl. This machine's the heaviest one in here. So 200 pounds. And we'll do it to failure. All right. Seven. Woo. Next exercise is a tricep push down. I can use a straight bar or a V bar, and Mentzer was against ropes. And I get that because with the ropes, a lot of the weight can kind of go to your wrists. You just can't go as heavy. So we're going to try this, 6 to 10. I don't know if I could do 200. I might have to lower it. We'll see how this feels. I definitely don't want to be like, yeah, we'll go down a little. We want to be better form with it. So, oh yeah, so that's it. I think this is a good weight, 150. Yep, right at 6 with that. And that was more controlled. Instead of me like rocking, it was just like trying to really isolate it. So I'm gonna put V bar 6, 150. All right, final exercise. It's gonna be dips. I'm gonna do weighted. I'm gonna look on my phone how much I did last time and try at least that. But I want to say he said 3 to 5 reps, which means I can go pretty heavy. We'll see how it goes. I looked up online on an old Instagram video, and I did a dip with 90 pounds. So now how many I'm gonna be able to do, I don't know. We'll see. I do know that I'm a lot stronger since then. So if the amount of reps is significant, next time I do this exercise, I know I can go up even more. Here we go. Let's go. Well, my heart rate's through the roof, and that tore my hands up. But we did it. Workout complete. Got a crazy pump. My heart rate's up high. What's crazy about this whole split is how short the workouts are, but they're so intense. Like after doing that, you don't want to do anymore. I feel content and complete. And after waiting all those days, I'm just happy to be back at it and getting into it and just going all out. Now the key will be being a calorie surplus after this. I failed to do that after leg day, so we almost got to like play catch up. With that said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also, in the description, there's a link to my website. On there, you can sign up for online coaching directly with me, one-on-one, and we'll see you in the next one.